Greetings, I am Reginald Angus Argue. I'm going to share two poems tonight. The first poem I'm going to share is called The Trench. The story behind this, Lisa and I, back in the late 90s, were over in a library over in Edmonton. I picked up this book, and what it was is it was poems written on World War One. Without looking inside and just holding it, I could feel this energy coming off it, and that's where this poem was coming from. Now, it's called The Trench. Glancing at the trench we have dug, bloody colored to come bubbling up from it. Where the earth was once a field, where the grass freely grew, now it's all a gigantic mess. Trenches and barbed wire are everywhere. So no longer do the flowers grow or the bees roam freely across the land. The only thing that grows here right now are the puddles of blood which are everywhere. Once there were many of us, now our numbers have been cut in half. So now we must use the bodies of our fallen friends to protect us from the flying debris. How lucky our fallen friends have been. No longer do they have to fight with the rats for their meals, and no longer do they have to suffer as the constant pounding of weapons fills the air. When darkness sets in each night, we pray that an invisible piece of metal or a bullet from an unseen sniper does not take us. So now I sit and write this poem. I hope this nightmare will soon cease, and we're taken back to our homes, never more to fight. I wrote that in the late 90s. The next one came from the late 90s also. I remember watching Remembrance Day ceremony that I think about 97, 98. And that's where this poem came from as I'm watching it. And it's called Memories of a Soldier. Shall we remember the young and older men who fought for our country? Shall we remember the look in their eyes and the fight in their veins, knowing that some of them would not be coming back home? Shall we remember where they came from far and wide, where they are fighting under one flag, country, and belief from coast to coast? So shall we remember the ones who fell, for never again will they be able to feel the touch of a child, or enjoy the scent of a summer day, or feel the cold winter wind biting at their face, for they gave the ultimate sacrifice. So shall we remember these men gave their lives so we don't have to. With that in mind, I just want everyone to, with Remembrance Day coming up, with everything that's been happening in the world right now more than ever, we need to basically remember the ones that were lost. And as a peacekeeper, I'm hoping one day we'll see the time when war is in the past. But until then, we can all dream. With that said, my name is Reginald Angus Argue. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And until we meet again, be the positive change you want to see in this world.